Gene Autry was known as the singing cowboy America trusted, a man with a warm smile, a steady voice, and a screen presence that made families feel safe.
Go on.
There's nobody out front. Check the safe.
Cheers. It's been fooled with.
He looked like the perfect hero in every sense, but behind that clean image was a life far more complicated than most people ever imagined. A story filled with quiet struggles, personal contradictions, and a relationship that would later spark controversy, especially when actress Gail Davis became linked to one of the most talked about chapters of his private life, raising questions that still follow his legacy today. Born Orvon Grover Autry in 1907 in rural Texas, Gene came from a poor farming background where life was unstable and often difficult. His father struggled to provide, his mother battled illness, and by a young age Gene was already working hard just to support the family. Those early hardships shaped him deeply, teaching him discipline, faith, and the importance of maintaining a strong outward image even when life felt uncertain inside, something that would later define both his career and his personal choices. Music became his escape and eventually his way out. After saving just $8 from farm work, he bought his first guitar, a decision that changed everything. He began singing in small places, learning to connect with people, and slowly building confidence, until one unexpected moment changed his path forever, when Will Rogers heard him sing and encouraged him to pursue radio. That single comment gave Gene the belief that he could become something more, and from there his rise began. By the early 1930s, Gene Autry was becoming a national name. His music connected deeply with audiences during the Great Depression, and his transition into films turned him into a full cultural icon. He became the face of the American cowboy, starring in dozens of movies where he played a version of himself, honest, brave, and always doing the right thing. His image was so powerful that it shaped how millions of people viewed the West and the idea of heroism. But while his public life was built on values like loyalty, honesty, and family, his private world told a different story. Gene was married to Ina May Spivey for nearly 5 decades, a woman who supported his career and stood by him through every phase of his rise. Yet their marriage remained quiet and distant in many ways. They had no children, and over time, rumors began to grow about Gene's personal life, especially when actress Gail Davis entered the picture. Gail Davis was not just another co-star. She was talented, educated, and became widely known for her role as Annie Oakley in a television series produced by Gene himself. Their professional relationship appeared strong and successful, but behind the scenes, reports later suggested something more personal had developed between them, an alleged long-term affair that stood in sharp contrast to the moral image Gene presented to the public. This revelation shocked many because it challenged the very foundation of the cowboy code he promoted. The idea that the man who told audiences to live with honesty and respect might have been living differently in private created a lasting tension in how people remember him. And it was not just the rumored affair. Stories of personal struggles, including issues with drinking, added further complexity to his character, showing that the man behind the legend was far from perfect. Despite these contradictions, Gene Autry built an empire that went far beyond music and movies. He became a successful businessman, owning radio stations, hotels, and even a Major League Baseball team, proving that his influence extended into many areas of American life. Yet even with all his success, one detail remained striking: he never had children, leaving his legacy to be managed by others after his passing. In the end, Gene Autry remains a fascinating figure, a man who gave the world an image of hope and simplicity while living a life filled with difficult choices and unanswered questions. And the story of Gail Davis only adds another layer to that legacy, forcing us to ask whether we should remember the legend he created or the reality he lived behind closed doors. If you found this story revealing, make sure to subscribe to Hollywood Bulletin and press the bell icon